it going? Java J here with No Joke Survival, and I'm thirsty, and unfortunately I'm out of water, but there's a whole bunch of water here. So what do? Well, if you're fortunate enough to be carrying one of these things, they're great. This is a Steri-Pen Emergency, and it uses ultraviolet light. Ideally, you want to kind of siphon the water and get it as clear as possible. So you can use your t-shirt, siphon the water into a container like a water bottle. Actually found this one just walking down the stream, which is extremely sad, but it's available. Then you can put this pen in there. Ultraviolet light kills the bacteria and all that other good stuff. Makes it potable water. Another way is if you have the little tablets to sterilize water. Something along the lines of this. And they have pills, they have all different types of these water purification tablets that you can use. I always carry some just as a backup. Put a couple of these in a quart of water for about 30 minutes. Another way are these Groovy Frontier straws. You can find these at most of your sports outlets, and basically it's got a filter built into it. I believe it does up to 5 gallons or 20 quarts. And this one is nice in that I could stick this directly into the stream and drink right from it. It's designed where you can just put it into any water source and it'll filter the water for you. So if you're on the move, on the go, this is the quickest way to do it. These cost around 10 bucks, and they're extremely lightweight, so it doesn't weigh you down. But if you don't have any of these things, you can kind of make your own little homemade filter using materials that you can find out and about. And so I'm going to demonstrate that. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the bottom off of this water bottle. I'm going to start layering. I'm going to have some rocks. I'm going to get some charcoal from a campsite that I saw not too far from here. Some sand, some more rocks. Just kind of layer it up. And the rocks will get out the big particles. They'll go into the sand, the charcoal. And it basically gives you a kind of a filter. It's not going to be 100%. But if you're out in the wild and the chance of microorganisms in the water is high, pretty much anywhere, it's just another safeguard. It's better to try something than to dehydrate and not be able to function. So with that in mind, I'm going to go collect up some materials, and then I'll show you how to put this together. Okay, so I just got some sandy material here. It's real fine soil, sand, and I'm just collecting it up to put into our homemade filter. Okay, now I'm going to collect a bunch of these small rocks. It's really good material. I'm going to try not to disturb the ants because they were here before me. But I like this kind of pebble size. Okay, so here we are. This is a typical site. Someone came down here, maybe partying, maybe camping. But regardless, there's these little campsites that people leave out all over the place. But the one good thing is that you get all this charcoal. And this is actually really good for filtering. And so we're going to collect up a couple handfuls of this. Nice charcoal. Okay, so now we have some basic materials. We're going to go back down to where the stream is, and I'm going to start assembling the filter. See you in a second. Okay, we're back. I've collected up some materials. I also have some coffee filters, which I always pack. Now I'm always trying to be overly prepared for things, but something that's so simple and so lightweight, if you have it in a survival pack, it can make a world of difference because they're excellent for filtering stuff. Now what I'm going to do is cut off the bottom of one of these water bottles. And I'm going to dip this into the stream so that you can see the color of the water. And we're going to leave that there just as a reminder and see if we can't get this water to look better than it does right now. So we're going to leave the cap on. And what I'm going to do first, I'm going to take one of these coffee filters, tuck that down in there. Okay, I'm going to add some rocks. Okay, I'm going to add some charcoal. Some sand. Rocks, some charcoal. I'm going to take the rest of this that I made a mess out of. Just dump it all in there. Okay. So I've got a mix of sand, charcoal, and rocks in my bottle here. And so then we have to have a receiving bottle. We'll set that right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to prop these rocks here just to hold this in place a little bit. And I've got one bottle on top of the other. I always have a little bit of duct tape, and you may not carry the entire roll, but as a neat little trick, take a pencil, wrap some around there. I've probably got 6 feet or so of duct tape. I've also got a pencil if I want to write something down real quick, some information, but have some duct tape. I'm going to tape these bottles together carefully. And then what you can do is you can use another bottle like this one here to replenish it. It's a gravity feed. It is going to take a while to filter this water. And so we're just going to be patient.
Oh, look at that. It's working beautifully now.
So now the water still doesn't look as clear as it could be, and so what I'd probably like to do is just try to filter it some more. Okay, so this is our second filter. Just got a coffee filter over the bottle. This was our original material. Pouring it in there, and it's just one drop at a time, but you can already tell how much clearer that is. And it'll take a while for you to filter out enough, but even this small amount of water that has been filtered a couple times is going to be better than no water at all. So in a survival situation, you have to drink this. This is the way to go. So again, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please check out our blogs or send us an email at and you can find that on our website, nojokesurvival.com. Thanks a lot.